Dallas Braden and Alex Rodriguez were going at it.
Well, they played at second base. Alex Rodriguez actually out of the picture. Dallas Braden, I don't know, maybe Dallas thought that Alex was trying to get in way of the throw to second base.
But now this is what happened after Calhoun struck out. Check this out. And that was not a go get him either right there.
Pitcher. And Alex Cobb not happy at all.
His attention to Will Smith. Checking his glove, and he's been thrown out on the glove. Wow.
For number 5, you're going to have a lot of sleepless nights in the offseason.
Kershaw thought he had strike 3, yeah. Now 2-2. This is going to be trouble. It's going to be a hit. Look at.
My goodness. And swinging at a lot of it.
Wade not happy. Well, he wasn't happy about the second call. And that's the home plate umpire, John Hirschback, was following him out of the box a little bit.
He's up 3 runs. He's out of the game.
Sale does. Well, they were giving up 8 hits and 8 runs. This is what they do. And he's not shooting a testimonial for the toughness of that ice chest. Poor Cooler. Yep.
Right back up the middle, and the Royals have the lead. Soler scores. Here comes O'Hearn. Well, Trevor Bauer, when he was taken out of the game.
Watch this. He turns and fires it. Thankfully, he threw it against the.
This is Chris Sale after the double play. Furious in himself. Well, that was with the right hand. At 4-4 as we go to the 5th.
29 innings without a home run to begin the year before Pete took him the other way. And Dom did not think that was Scherzer doing some barking at the home plate umpire.
Sure.
Roll this tape. Loves it. Any chance he gets. If you met the guy now, you'd never think he could act like that.
Outside. That was Kershaw yelling at himself.
1-0. This dugout not smiling as Canely takes it out on the bench.
Mighty cut for strike 3.
Heard about guys punching walls or doing different things that break their hand. I'm glad Prince didn't do that. He's only signed through the end of this year.
In the dugout when he got there. Wow. That'll be separated.
Sir Bud Fan Cam brought to you by Budweiser. Great times are waiting. Grab some buds. Ryan Dempster not too happy after Dempster really upset.
And that's promptly banged to center. Here comes Pagan to make a diving. Puig frustrated. I think he felt he could have had at least a base hit. Well, let it all out in English or Spanish, but don't keep.
That was as demonstrative as we've ever seen Zach Gallen on the mound with an umpire right there. And John Lipka walking out to the mound. Jose Herrera has to get in front of him. And here comes Torey Lovullo, and Lovello's been ejected.
Wasn't happy, nor was Bob McClure. There's
3 separate occasions.
Yeah, there's Bob McClure, who had a very heated conversation with him right there too. fact, Cole Hamels came over and
play. And the two had words go in the dugout. Gio Gonzalez looking at Jason Worth. Jason Worth talking to Gio Gonzalez. And obviously we have no idea what was said, but
Ryan Dempster came off the mound and into the dugout after the bottom of the fifth. And I believe Mike Quade was telling him, I'm going to pinch hit for you. And Ryan did not like what he heard. Very uncharacteristic reaction.
Pick up second and third base in the third inning.
Before it's done.
Throw to second. Involved in a conversation with Dustin Pedroia as they talk about the pickoff plays at second base. And Pedroia did appear surprised on two different occasions when the ball was thrown in that.
That was what happened. The crowd started to react. An airplane came onto the field, paper airplane.
Squeezes on. The bunt is down. The run scores. And Dibble throws the ball away.
The ball. At first it looks like he's going to tag him.
Strike three call. And some words with Kerwin Danley, he threw him out of the game.
He ends up doing something to cost him a couple of games.
Yep. And you can see the frustration for Garrett Cole.
Michael, you have such a tendency as a player. See Anthony Rizzo do that very often, but such a tendency.
Now. Jackson with a broken bat, one hopper right back to Aldridge, and the Royals are out.
And that was his one final exclamation point. I don't understand why that's something that gets you ejected. You're not cursing it. I don't know if he just threw out Josh Bard.
Michael, you might be managing for that.
So the first base umpire threw out Gardner. That's why he's arguing with him. That's Phil Cuzzy.
We have multiple players.
Third, that is not looking pretty good.
Not really sure what happened. It seems like his pass.
He is hot right now. In that situation, should Glaber have relayed that back to LeMahieu covering third?
Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. When you're getting a run down with the guy of that caliber of speed, you can't assume that you can just run him down. You get him running hard, one direction, then you get rid of the ball.
Here it comes. Called strike three, and Schwarber is thrown out of the game, and he had zero issue with getting thrown out. Making it very clear you've missed him inside, outside, up and down. Kyle Schwarber thrown out.
I can't afford that. Clearly frustrated, and now he's going to get his money's worth.
The middle of the plate. Brian Wilson knows he got away with one right there to Derek Lee. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Apparently they didn't have enough towels in the Giants dugout, so Brian Wilson's going to share his.
And he'll take the walk. Comes with one. And now he calls it out. And Laurie threw him out, and then the helmet, and that's going to cost Brett